What's happening, YouTube? So, getting started here a little bit, so I'll go through what I did so far and what needs to be done. So, if you see there's a 1 and a 2 holes right there. That one, of course, broke off. Here's your tail shaft housing. The big one right here, your speedometer. Alright, so that's got to come out of here. Little one up there, I believe, is the sensor for the four-wheel drive. That's what you see right there. The bigger one, I just kind of tucked it up there. So essentially, you got to take those two off. If you notice, I've already taken the drive shaft off. You're not going to be reusing this drive shaft. You will need to get a shorter drive shaft. So with the transfer case, there will be a shorter drive shaft. You'll need to source that. What you need to take off in order to get the housing off, you got bolts 1, 2, and 3. You see up there? You got the same thing on the other side. That's 6 bolts total. Once you get those off, you got one more thing to take off. So you got your support plate down here, right? And the support plate needs to come off as well. So you'll need to prop a jack somewhere right around here. This is the transmission oil pan. Don't worry, it's strong enough. Use a piece of wood, prop it up with a jack, and then lower the support bar, the skid plate right here. Do be careful though. The skid plate does, the bolts do tend to break off. So your skid plate bolts are right there. There's 1 and there's 2 over here. Make sure you take them off before you can, and be careful. If they're not coming off right away, go forward, go backwards. You know how to, you know the deal. If you're doing this, you know the deal. So you will leak a little bit of transmission fluid. Don't worry about that. There's nothing you could do about it because once you take off the tail shaft housing, a little bit's going to leak out. Once you're done, start the car, put it in neutral, the whole bit, and check how much fluid you need. If you need to add a little bit, it's not a big deal. It's not gonna hurt your transmission. So basically, that's what you need to do. I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll post another video once I get this bad boy taken off. And I'll show you what everything else looks like. But now I've got to take my support plate off with the transmission mount here, which I do have one I sourced from the junkyard as well. From the junkyard Jeep I pulled the parts out of. So stay tuned for another video here, and we're going to continue getting cracking.